Hello everyone. We're fighting the Erd Tree Knights. Oh boy. You know how long I spent fighting the initial Erd Tree Knight at the start of Elden Ring? I picked like the level 1 shit class at the start of that game. What is it, the Depraved or something? Definitely threw myself at that knight until I won. And I think it wasn't a bad experience, you know. I feel like that game is well designed around whether or not you choose to fight that knight with or without Torrent. That isn't what we're here for, though. That's a whole other story entirely. We're here for Mario. We know him, we love him. This is our yippee yahoo man. And we're probably going to be here, at least in this game, for the last time. Should I have my way. And the last stream we cleared the Pit of 100 Trials, which I am quite pleased about. I'm not sure if that's meant to be an impressive feat by any means, but I did it. It didn't feel super tough in the end, I will say. I did see recommendations of people saying, oh, you should be post-game before you try the pit. Didn't feel like that was super necessary. I probably could have hit it earlier, even. Because in the end, what did I even end up using? Like a couple of life rooms. Like one Ultra Mushroom, I think maybe one Jam and Jelly at the end, just to be prepared for Gloomtail. Even that probably wasn't hugely necessary. I'm one-shotting those guys now. Ugh. So yes, you're noticing that I'm not going to the cutscene of the Thousand-Year Door. This is on purpose. I do want to go find Luigi. I did not hear his final story. Or what I assume is going to be his final story. I know, I'm always pressing the button for this. I've listened to every story so far. It would be remiss of me to not hear the final one. I don't know where he is. It's kind of my problem. I don't know where he is. But really, in how many locations could he possibly be, huh? Usually they place him in a way where you're not likely to miss him. This area here seems like a pretty frequent trigger for stuff like emails. Thank you. Oh, yes, okay. The side quest I did. Yeah, I suppose speaking of side quests, I'm not going to... Oh, hey, buddy, you came back. It's me, Lumpy. Don't you remember? I do remember. I went to Dry Desert to drill for oil. Ring a bell? I did it! I totally struck oil! There were times that I was covered in dust, weak and ready to give up. But I never lost sight of the dream. One day, I finally seized it. Did you believed in me all this time, Mario? You sure did. Thank you so much. I want to return your loan with a little more, just to show you my appreciation. Please, take this, 300 coins. Okay, so you do get paid back for Lumpy. Boy, thanks for everything. Now you have some capital to start your own venture. Just don't let your dream die, Mario. I know you'll make it someday, just like I did. Also, I kept a journal of my trip. You want to read it? Oh my gosh, there's a whole other set of stories. There's so many of these. There's the one from the bandit on the roof, there's Luigi's stuff, and now there's this. Night before, and finally off tomorrow. I filled my pack with cheese and I'm ready to go. To-do list is crossed off. I owe so much to all my investors and not just money. The old get-rich-quick dream. This is different. I have a reason. See, I owe it to my hometown. It's so cold there, people are constantly shivering. If I find oil and send it there, people can use it to heat their home. Oil will make me rich and them happy. Seems to be the perfect goal, right? I have always had this dream since I was very small. Of course, getting rich is a big part of it too, but who doesn't want money? Money, money, cover me with it, please. Well, enough for tonight. Heh, yeah, that's a little embarrassing. Need another? Lazar Fiend. I mean, this is gonna be cute because I feel as though we're gonna be seeing stuff from Chapter 2 of the last game. Here's Bazaar. Why did it have to turn out like this? I got to Toad Town by boat and then took a train to the foot of Mount Rugged. Fortunately, you can only get from Mount Rugged to Dry Desert on foot. Tragedy waited for me as I slogged faithfully up that winding trail. It's a huge, awful vulture. I had read about it in my travel brochures. This Bazaar accosted all the travelers on Mount Rugged. I hightailed it. Bazaar had me in its sights. It's... no confirming gender here, I suppose. I felt a piercing jolt at its claws, as its claws dug deep... Try again? I felt a piercing jolt as its claws dug deep into my backpack. After dropping me into a cliff, Bazaar seemed to forget me and disappear. I let out a sigh of relief. When I touched my back, I noticed my pack was gone. My pack! In it was all my food and money to start the operation. No! That mangy Bazaar made off with everything of importance to me. All I have left is this journal, a shovel to dig for oil, and my life. But perhaps living is miracle enough, or so I'd like to believe. Now, I can't turn back. I climbed down the mountain to the desert. Dry Desert sprawls out before me, beckoning dreamers and fools. I am both, and I set out with a heart full of dread. You're talented with the pros, aren't you, little mouse? A little embarrassing. It's all a little embarrassing. I suppose. Helping hand. We all clap for Kyogre. He'll be able to defeat the lion. That's a little in-joke that me and my friends have. It was a video, I think, covering the mechanical ways that a Kyogre, or that the Pokemon could defeat the billion lions, or whatever it is. And I believe the conclusion to it was that if every Pokemon just used Helping Hand on a Kyogre that used Water Spout, then it would win. But the image of every Pokemon clapping for Kyogre really stuck with us. We like that joke. Anyways, I am now in a place called Dry Outpost. Someone pulled me, lifeless and parched, from the merciless desert floor. It was a Koopa with a fine mustache named Colorado, an angel in a pith helmet. He was a world-traveling adventurer, archaeologist. I told him about Bazaar, my quest for oil, and my dreams of riches and warmth for my people. After I spoke at length, he gave me food and water. I asked him why he should be so kind, and he looked into the distance and said, turning one's back on an ambitious dreamer invites others to do the same to you, old boy. I just want to believe in every dream this sad old world can muster. He's a lot more thoughtful than I remember him being. Maybe he found out about his dad in Hooktail's castle. This guy, he still chases his own dreams, dusty dreams of archaeology. We stayed up all night discussing each other's dreams. It was great. And we got Colorado. I am now at a desert oasis. After Colorado left, I set out from Dry Outpost to find my digging point. The desert is so wide, impossible to find anything without a guide. I had no idea where I was going. My head was splitting in the heat. My throat was burning and scratchy. Was I awake? Was I asleep? I heard a voice calling to me from far away. Hey, are you a nice guy? If you're a nice guy, then give me something nice. I didn't have food or water I received from Colorado. I had nothing. Why do you lie here? If you are a nice guy, give me a nice thing, and I will help. I croaked. All I have is my dream. When I next awoke, I was at this oasis. You're awake, I heard. There was a little Mouser there in a grey headscarf. My name is Mustafa. You had nothing to give, but I got something nice anyway. I don't know how or why, but it seems that I've been saved by yet another stranger. You need a guide? If there is somewhere you want to go, I will take you. Unbelievable. I've actually found a reliable guide. So this is also kind of fitting into the themes of the game that I've been looking at so far, interestingly enough. Where we've got this idea of this, I've already forgotten the character's name, it's funny. This mouse guy going to the Dry Desert. Obviously a desert is not the nicest environment to be going, especially with the walk up the mountain to the desert. It is a hostile environment, and we are seeing this guy receiving kindness in this unexpected location. People willing to help him towards his dream. And if we take this, you know, as maybe an extension of our actions in the previous game, this is kindness being passed forward by the likes of Colorado and Mustafa because we were kind to them in the previous game. Which I think is, you know, fitting into the ideas that I've been illustrating 4,000 Year Door up to this point. Which is, you know, more things that assert that idea as being correct is great for me. It makes me feel as though I've been on the right track. Digging point. We're here. Finally at the spot where I'm supposed to dig for oil. I was told to draw a line from a blue cactus to a cactus-like rock. I went north a precise distance from the exact termination point. I ended up here, at a point between Dry Ruins and the Oasis. Mustafa has guided me this far with skill and bravery. He said, "You are a nice guy. Your dream will come true. Mustafa believes this." He left then, leaving me to fight this battle on my own. All I have to do is dig here until I find oil. That's all. Stocked up on lemons and limes at the Oasis, so I should last a few days. Must find that oil. I am digging for oil now, and my hand shakes as I write these, perhaps final, words. I have been digging from sunup to sundown, but still no sign of that sweet crude. Maybe I've just picked a dry spot in this cursed spot, in this cursed desert. But I'm sure this is where Merlovely told me to dig. Yes, I'm sure of it. There's no more food or water. Even my hopes have dwindled to nothing. This is it. My dream dies here, with me, under these unforgiving skies. My dream. My... Wait, no. This is not it. My dream is of something else. Yes, something else. Dig. Keep digging. I must keep digging. Arms move. Body work. Mind oil. And, you know, in this we're seeing this idea of persistence that I was illustrating back in chapter 6? It was chapter 6, yes. We know from this guy being here that ultimately there is a success. I am now on the boat back to Deer Roadport. I did it. Finally struck oil in that dry desert. I have left the day-to-day operation to my men in the field. Now return home. You got men in the field? I feel like we skipped a few things. It all came true. I can get rich, finding oil. Dream. But somewhere along the way, this became more than just my dream. So many people have helped to make this dream happen. So many. Yeah? Here we have it. Here we have it. I could screen cap it. This is the thesis. It's proof. You had nothing to give, but I get something nice anyway. Dear Mustafa. I just want to believe in every dream this sad world can muster. Colorado. People who lent me money and gave me food and showed me the way. So many hands reaching out to help me. I must do something for all of them. That feeling has pushed me even harder. I must share this feeling with the people who helped me as I struggled. I must share these words that have seared themselves into my heart. Dreams come true. Lump. There is no another, buddy. I see. Well, I'll just be here, thinking about what to do next, so say hi anytime. Thank you, Lumpy. Thank you for adding more proof towards my thesis. And of course, I would like to act as though I'm so smart for being able to see this from the very start of the game. It was through my prior knowledge of the whole Tech Peach situation that I was able to come to that idea. There's a bow point I've ever eaten. There's something here. So yeah, my prior knowledge of the game was what allowed me to reach this level of understanding. What we got here? Nothing? Fully nothing? Guy lives around here, I guess. Star piece, I guess. Oh. Yeah, you can't be doing that without being a boat. You gotta be cursed. Okay, but there's one more story I yet need to find. Where is my brother? If he's not in a very apparent place in Rogueport, probably will just look it up. Should be around somewhere, I would assume. Where would I have returned from? From last chapter? What was I doing? I was on the moon, I came out down below. Maybe he's there? Might as well take a look. Yeah, because you exit out here. Is there a Luigi around? Is there a brother for me to look at? Not seeming so. Interestingly enough. Maybe he's in the CD bar drinking his worries away. Sure isn't. Right. If this is the case, then I'm gonna quickly look up where old Luigi is. He's at the inn. Okay. Okay. Probably the above ground inn, since he does not appear to be here. Do you have anything? I've not traded these things at all. Boost partner attack, boost my attack. But this costs a lot of BP, and I probably don't have... Like, to be honest, I feel like after the pit, I'm good to go power-wise. Really not feeling afraid of what I might find in the future. Truly doubt Chapter 8's gonna give me any trouble. Which is great for me. I stated it last time, but I love to do like an optional post-game dungeon before finishing the game and then crushing the end of the game. I love to do it. Hey, this isn't... You in here? You are in here! Hello, Luigi. Oh, and you've got your fried friend again. Remember me? It's me, Bluey. Man, that last battle was hairy. You have no idea. I was burnt to a crisp, but I was actually kind of relieved, if you can believe it. But if you want the whole story, you should ask Luigi here. What? Oh, weren't you hating Luigi for most of the game? I guess Let's see what this story does for our thesis. Because I feel like Luigi has been kind of an odd case up to this point in terms of his stories with regards to our thesis. Where he's kind of seemed to be counter to them in a way. Where a lot of his stories have seen him be maybe a little bit ignorant towards his partner characters, where we've been a lot more thoughtful towards them. And that has earned him the ire of his partners. But that feels like a bad characterization for Luigi. I mean, it's even despite what happens here, that has happened. I feel like maybe Luigi is just characterized a little strangely in this one. But let's see how it finishes up. Yup, I scaled Hate Song Tower the other day and rescued the fair Princess Eclair. It's one adventure I'm never gonna forget. Nope, it was just too exciting. It was just astonishing, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a long story. Yeah, let's see it. Hate Song Tower stands atop a jagged, unclimbable cliff beyond the Northmost Sea. The winds whistle down the cliff, howling like banshees, singing songs of hate. People say it's pretty much the scariest place in the world. I had to go there. Blocking out the bone-chilling howls, somehow managed to reach the tower's door. It was terrifying. Thoughts of Princess Eclair warmed my heart and gave me power. All of my companions felt the same way. They were with me to the bitter end. The door to the tower swung slowly open to reveal an inconceivable darkness. I tried to call out Princess Eclair's name, but I couldn't even breathe because... as I strained my eyes in the darkness, I saw the most terrifying beast of all. The Chestnut King himself appeared before me. It was monstrous and drooling. Puddles of toxic goo dripped from his mouth, melting the very ground at our feet. I couldn't stop shaking. I gritted my teeth and faced the evil beast dead on. I dodged the king's fangs, jumped onto his chest, gave him a hammer whack. My swing split the air and crashed dead center of the Chestnut King's skull. Hope powered me up, bro. I was going toe-to-toe with the king, and I was loving it. This is it, I thought. I can win this. I'll risk it all on my next blow. I gripped my hammer tight and waited for my moment. The tension stung me. Schwack! The ocean winds raged against the tower windows. With that sound as my call to battle, I'd advance with no mercy in my heart. Then... I beat him. I defeated the Chestnut King. An even worse beast came next. Nightmare Thing. But I beat it too. I rescued Princess Eclair. It was all over. And then I came back to Rogueport and had a light lunch. That's about it. Huh? Think there's more to the story than that? Not at all. That's it. That's the whole story for the quest of Princess Eclair. The end. My adventures won't end here, bro. Never end. Okay, so... I guess it's kind of a funny ending where he gets the fight against the final boss, which I guess we could say the Chestnut King is analogous of Grodus in our case, and then he just kind of skims over that evil shadow creature. But I think there may be something to analyze in this idea of even if his partners came along with him under maybe a lot worse pretenses than our own, they all did stick with him to the end. And in facing this evil together, they have managed to reach, like, the same kind of camaraderie as demonstrated in this guy here. And I suppose Luigi did have good intentions from the start in wanting to save Princess Eclair. And so that would be his kindness being rewarded, although he still doesn't even mention anything that his partners do. Which, I don't know, I feel like that may just be an oversight in the writing rather than something intentional. I think maybe they should have more mention, at least at the very end, where it becomes very apparent that they all work together towards this final battle, you know? I do still think it might be the strangest thing in terms of thematically lining it up with the events of the main story. I don't think it's impossible, though. I don't think it's a total outlier in terms of my thesis here. What kept you, Mario? Anyway, there's nobody here. As such, I can only conclude that they used some special method to pass through the door. Yeah, so I theorized last time that maybe the door, or this door, isn't the real thousand-year door. That wouldn't make any sense to me, because it has updated the map. Although the map was given by Beldum, so maybe there is some strangeness going on here. It's all come down to this. Hurry now, Mario. Hold aloft the last crystal star. Gather energy for the Spirit Bomb, of course. Defeat Grotus in one great attack. Just like Goku would have wanted. Crackety! Bobbery, what are you saying? Crackety, look! The door! Oh, Crackety. Was so right. Oh my gosh, it's the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Long last, the entrance to the Palace of Shadow has been opened. Before Princess Peach falls victim to that fiend, before he takes over the world, you must rescue the princess and stop this cataclysm. Into the breach, Mario. You had any optional dialogue? Me? I just get in the way. I'll wait here and, watch the door. Yes, that's it. It's all up to you, Mario. Stop their foul ambitions and save Princess Peach. Or maybe, you know, he never got through the door and he just used some kind of method to look as though he did. As a trick to deceive us. And he's gonna enter after the fact. It was Chapter 8, the 1,000-Year Door. Whoa, title drop. Oh my goodness. It's getting real now. It's getting serious. Ooh, fancy. Although it is looking a little bit like Chapter 2 a little bit, just different colors. Palace is rather ugly. We haven't a choice in the matter, old boy. We must get in there and save Peach before this hullabaloo goes any further. Let's go, dear boy. I actually want to get Vivian out here. I have been thinking about how maybe a weakness of this game is the fact that the partner characters don't really get a lot of substantial dialogue after the point at which they are relevant. Like, once you recruit them, it's kind of over in terms of really developing dialogue for them. They don't really have arcs after that point, if they even had much of an arc to begin with, right? And I think that is a shame. On the flip side, it does kind of give this game replay value in that if you go to certain scenes with different partners, they will have presumably different dialogue. So you can get something new throughout like a bunch of playthroughs. Oh, just dead. Wow. Chapter 8 enemies defeated in a single hit. I've become very strong in the pit. I deserve it. I deserve it. There. No, I would say that I could just be picking up items now that I've got more inventory space, but... Ow. Four is probably more than the amount of damage I would have taken if I just fought that guy. No. These guys are crazy. Not if I'm confident. We're gonna be speeding through this at this rate. Oh, this is new. Do we defeat them in one hit, though? Yup. Surely we're gonna be able to fight the launchers. Oh, bleh. Or that can happen. Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of coin drops, am I? Oh, that is one thing. I should unequip my Heartfinder badge, really, if I still have that equipped. Having doubts that that's gonna be especially useful for me going forward. Is this even gonna damage this one? Yeah. Oh, you can shoot up in the air, can you? This is seeming like it's going to be as trivial as it was in 64, then. Oh, they do refresh every turn. Okay. So true. I suppose in that case, you know what? I just pick up Shooting Star. Probably not gonna find a lot of places to be using that, so let's just do it. Right, yeah, so let's get rid of... Oh, did we already get rid of Heartfinder? I think it's further up. Yes, we did. Okay. Yeah, never mind then. That makes sense. I probably got rid of it for Bloomtail, since it would have been especially useful for that fight. All or nothing. Boost attack. Oh, that looks good. Ugh. Yikes, spikes. Oh my goodness. Hey, so long as that doesn't happen 37 more times, then I'm good to go. Hey buddy, can you come down so I can erase you completely? Really seems to be the play. It's not slowly. Oh, that's death. Ugh. So apparently not slowly. Oh my god. Not doing a good job here, am I? Are there any partners that would make this easier? Like Yoshi Kid would only make this harder. Come on then. Bad at this. Oh, you can't go that way. You can't go that way. You can't do it. Okay, now I'm fighting this guy. God damn. Hey, this is a little embarrassing. There's only one of you? This is ridiculous. Okay, we're through the room. Me, I'm not clip farming. I just did a bad job. Can you play with these for mine? Can. Not that I really need money at this juncture. Oh, hello. Oh, this puts you at the start of the room also? Okay, no messing around. Got some real business to attend to here. You need to use Vivian for that. I'm getting pranked. Here's me saying, this'll be stupid easy thanks to the fact that I did the pit. Oh, hello. It's your problem. Oh, are you gonna show me the power of the Nintendo GameCube? Blurg, blurg. None shall pass by. Those who would disturb her sleep fall into the depths of endless darkness. Power of the GameCube! May the intruder never find the key to this door! Do you have it? Do you have it? I think you might have it, buddy. Oh. That's not all of them. See, it's difficult to remember where X is on the controller, so I can't be blamed for any of that. You're gonna mystery me. Uno reverse? Direct attacks will be countered. That's a little rough. Ew. Well, you're burning to death anyway. You're not! Okay. Direct attacks, you say. Do I have any non-direct attacks? I have a mystery of my own. Watch this. Take 3 damage, fools. Deal with that one. You confusable. Messed it up anyways. I've never used that ability before. Give me a break. I messed up the timing of a jump? Hello? What's going on? Oh. Multiple. You gotta be kidding. Okay, that's enough of you. Health restoration. Not worthless. Alas, I'm still cursed by the poison mushroom. Alright. We done here? You have the key? You do. This is nice though. It's seeming as though this dungeon may not be quite so prone to the back and forth through the same rooms design that I've been disliking up to this point. Ugh. Didn't hammer soon enough. Right, I'm gonna want to hammer you. Let's do more. Let's really do more. And it will do enough to defeat you. In fact. With only one, the fight becomes free, so we needn't worry about a thing. Even if I fail Vivian's action command, it deals the same amount of raw damage, which is enough to beat the bullet. But don't think there's any room for error. Completely safe fight. Alright, we're about to explode this fool. You probably just get obliterated instantly. Yep. You probably get obliterated instantly. Oh, there's another set. Okay. Will I mess it up? I may not actually one-shot. I think with Vivian, I should still defeat the creature now. Yeah, there we go. No, not quite. Okay. A lot of money I won't be able to spend. Unless there is a shopkeeper somewhere in here. I suppose it's not impossible. I managed to throw one in Mario RPG. Yumpty Dumpty. Honestly, might be good. Nice. Don't really need to be fighting these guys. I guess they're just here in case you want more star points going forward. Not really gonna give us anything, though. Anything down here? Why would I go up here? In fact... Oh, do we have like a... Right, yes, we had a puzzle like this in Bowser's Castle in the last game, didn't we? Any hints in this room that I have managed to not hit? Not seeing anything super telling. Let's just keep an eye out, I suppose. There are torches by the doors. Yes, I suppose lit torch is the correct way, is what I'm looking at here. Way again. Are we getting somewhere? I would like some kind of feedback, I think. There we go. Get out of one strange room just to find another. So big. It's almost like an underground city. What is this place? One supposes this would be the city that Rogueport was built on top of. From the storybook at the very start of the game. That is a cool detail. I do like that. The regular change. These kind of have ridiculous damage reduction, don't they? Then Vivian hurt. For one. For one. Oh, nothing. Not enough. Lucky! Oh, I have that badge equipped. Yes, okay. So I'm not worried about a thing, I think. I'm mixing up X and Y forever. It should be enough. Yeah, I think 0 damage will suffice. That'll be good. These guys actually give me star points still. That's neat. space down here? Is there even anything to find? Ah. Yeah, that's a little embarrassing. To fall in such a tiny pool and perish. What are my numbers looking like right now? Oh, half FP. I've got nothing else I'm gonna spend my coins on. Fully might as well hit these where they're available. Ah. Oh, fine. I'll draw circles on them. 3 big DR enemies. Why ever not? Gosh. There we go. Right, we got these 2 cracked chain chomp statues. Not reacting to anything like that. Aubrey, would you defeat them? You be thrown in there. Not like that. Can go in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's... It looks pretty good to me. I guess I'll go destroy the other one as well while doing this. The boat point over on that side isn't the most useful, though. Not quite. Need more Y-axis. There we go. Okay, I mean, now we can just go over there, so why is the far door a thing? Where is this purporting to take us? I would like to know. There's Dark Wizard in here. Do these guys have... They have like a little damage reduction, not a huge amount. Not enough to stop Vivian. Like DR2, if I'm doing my math correctly. So this is just gonna be like an optional long hallway that's meant to distract you from actual progress. Up. Starting to consider maybe the stylish timings for some attacks are before the attack hits. Which would be, you know, a great point in my playtime to make such a discovery, I think. I'll try it if I remember on my next power bounce. What a money. That dog was rich. What the heck? Dog was loaded. That was Fido holding the Fido, if you know what I'm saying. Now you can't hold everything. Okay, where's that maple syrup that I got? Drink it. Drink that syrup, Mario. It must, like, suck for a guy his age to just fully drink syrup. Like, maybe when you're young, you know, you can take a shot blast cup or shot glass of syrup. You'll be fine. We have a save point here. For what? For what, I say? Who are you? Oh, we got a dragon here. Oh, is this Gloomtail? I think I was calling Bonetail Gloomtail at points. I guess there is also a Gloomtail in this chapter that I simply forgot. No one's disturbed me here in aeons. Who dares defile this sacred place? That's a big dragon. But, Mario, isn't that Hooktail? The one you said you beat? Gigantic with mossy teeth? Yes, this monster fits the bill, alright. What? You destroyed my precious younger sister? I wondered why she hadn't written recently. Quake in fear, mortals, for I am Gloomtail. I will avenge my sister by taking your lives and then gnawing on your bones. Not my lives and my bones. Oh no. I need those. My first fresh meat in ages. Allow me to take my time and toy with you a while. Well, I mean, any tactic that worked for Bonetail is likely to work for Gloomtail. Let's just power ourselves up and go for it. Fence up I'm not super worried about. Attack up 4 is really all I need. That should be plenty to punch the lights out of this guy. 8 damage. How much health do you have, I wonder? Probably not 200. Oh, you do damage, though. Guess it's not enough. You're not like a joke. You're like a for-real endgame boss. Trying to super guard things I probably shouldn't. I don't even know if you can super guard attacks from a guy this big. Seems unlikely. You are tough meat, my tasty little morsels. But how will you fare against this? Somehow I guarded. Somehow I did it. Alright. Lift again. I'll lift again. Now watch this punch defeat the boss. It doesn't. I'm getting hopeful. I was getting hopeful. Ugh. You're not the easy prey you appear to be. I would never be able to show my face again if I was bested by you whelps. So I will show you the true extent of my power. Oh boy. Backed up 8 for how long? I'd press the guard button. Will Veil be good for me? If it's like a hyper mode, it'll only be relevant for one turn. Mega Breath. Hyper Breath. Do you understand my true power now? How can this be? A couple more turns and I might be down for the count. That would be embarrassing. I had to spend 2 turns in Veil. Not good for my power lift economy. Ooh, only +3 attack. Well, the boss shouldn't have too much health anyways. Honestly, I would have just attacked were it not for the fact that the boss has missed it. Sorry, I'm really lucky is my thing. Oh, no! Is it true? Can I expire? Yep. Honestly, somehow that felt more threatening than Bone Tail. I don't know, I felt like that boss just didn't damage me as much, didn't have like a hyper attack to waste my turns. Maybe Chapter 8 still has hands. Maybe it's not all for naught. Starstone. That's seeming like a key item that might not be optional. I was about to say, well, if this is like an optional side thing in this chapter, then it's probably makes sense for it to be difficult. It seemed like a not optional type of item. It seemed like a I might need that to get through the door I was looking at type of item. Anyways, let's go through the same hallway 3 times. Just as I was saying, this was a thing this chapter isn't doing. It's definitely doing it. At least the enemies didn't respawn. That would have been a bummer. Chain Chomps might be back out here, though. By out here, I mean out the next door. They are not? They are not. Okay. Hit this. Who knows when we might find another boss encounter. And with the schmoves. House of Shadow Tower. Are these doors decoration? Honestly, thank fuck. See, in a room with like 4 other potential rooms connected to it, I'm like, ugh, okay. Time to learn 4 rooms. Anything here? Getting the distinct feeling coming out of this floor that there may be an upcoming reason for me to have to go in those rooms. Mario, look at that! We got astronomy in here? What is it? It is interesting to be seeing the star themes in here. That might be creating more of a connection to the Shadow Queen and the X-Nauts than previously you might have assumed. Maybe the demon was an outer space thing. And here we go. All the doors are unlocked, and I have to get 8 keys. 8 doors. What is this blueprint shit? Fine, fine, fine. Let's go through. It's a more interesting layout than a lot of dungeons in this game. Not complain too much. Let's not complain too much. I feel like this has been one of the better dungeons so far. What are we doing here? Stars up in the heavens shone. The shy one hides their shape. The shy one hides their face. Happen to have just the character for that one. Right, I assume I'm going to get use out of several partners throughout this, in this case. This one's going to be like, explode this wall. Straight onwards, destroy what lies in your path. For real? Wow, predicted. All right, but we can't spend that. We can't spend that joke every time. It can't be like 6 more Bobbery rooms after this. Albeit that would be quite funny. Yeah, just that you just have to destroy all this shit. Oh, that's not. Look at that. Pushable? Not even pushable. What do you do? 4 stones, twin rooms. 1 is 2, 2 are 1. Getting the distinct feeling that perhaps a different room has stones connected to these stones. And game design allowing, it might be this one. Tisn't. Just you? Alone? A little sad, mate. No friends? No allies to back you up? Well, you might build one, now that you've survived. I can't super guard shit. There we go. Might actually get a level up this chapter, and I have truly no clue what I will level up in that case. Maybe just more PP. Let fall the weakest and build the strongest. Oh, I messed up. I got aggro. I decided to kill. Right, so I believe... No, not you. Who said I was fighting you, huh? I believe I'm fighting you first. Then you. Then you. I don't recognize Pink, so I might... I'm gonna assume Pink is stronger. That may be foolish of me. I've once again not tested a stylish timing on the power bounce. Hold on, I've got like a ton of FP. Let's try it again. Ooh, okay. Correct. It seems a little awkward though. It's like, while you're trying to line up the actual timing, then you hit that. Ooh, you were weaker. Ooh. Bella might be good for this in that game. Right, so the Dark Bones is the strongest bones. I don't know where the pink one goes in the order. I'm quite confident that you're the weakest. Because you're the ones in Hooktail's cast. I want you to tell me about this. Redbones 531. Right, so this is like the leader of the Dull Bones. I probably saw one of these also in Hooktail. Which would make the order Dull Bones, Red Bones, Dry Bones, Dark Bones. If I'm not crazy with it. Bella's also probably a... Woo! I do feel like I have some leeway to go for random super guards with my current strength level. It's fun to hit those. Okay. I was correct this time. Wonderful. Three. What will the next room ask of us? Let's predict I'm going in the flurry room next. It's right over here. Oh, this might be the block room, if it's directly under. Yes, okay. This, and now just upstairs version of that block to destroy. I might as well get that out of the way, to be honest. Get this, get my chest, get my key. Finish off this floor. And we can get to work on floor 1 or floor 0 or whatever definition you go by based on where you are. We're all inclusive here. We use every system. Should be free, should be open. Sure is. Alright, now in this room, they make us play through the whole Glitz Pit chapter again. That was a real winner. I'm not gonna click that willy-nilly, are you kidding me? Onward, 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 retreat, retreat. Onward, 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 retreat, retreat. What does that mean? That's the wrong way around. I guess onward is left and retreat is right. That makes more sense, to be honest. Retreat, retreat. There we go. Not the most difficult puzzle in the world, but it's a fun aside. It breaks things up in a way that I feel like other chapters have failed to very sufficiently. The unseen may yet be felt, be it here, be it there. Sure. Once it is felt, what do I do with it? Not bad. Oh, this is the Flurry room. Wow, the next partner I did need was Flurry. Crazy. I'm so good at this. Who even has like an active ability to use? It would be either the Yoshi Kid or Cope. And I named this one Goops Jr., so it's either Goops or Goops. I couldn't possibly get it wrong. Maybe both. Might need both. Never discount the possibility. All you see isn't all there be. Touch it to pass through. Oh, okay, so it's like not even a partner necessary puzzle. Okay. Most of them weren't. This is cool though. This is a cool effect. Probably only appears like here, right? Don't feel as though I've seen it before, at least. Yes, let's get Vivian back out. I believe that's all of the keys we need. Okay, I'll give it up. Maybe Blueprints is a little bit more complicated than this. Maybe. And our last key. Do a little celebratory jump. And there we go. Stars up in the heavens shone, carrying the lore of the sky, carrying secrets from on high. Skill and might engraved in stone, stones to rival the celestial spheres, the seven hewn by a fell hand. You're far and wide across the land, master of shadow, queen of fear. So the lore that we are aware of is that the Shadow Queen herself made the crystal stars. So that's obviously based on 1,000-year-old passed-on lore that was mostly buried behind this. So that might not be reliable. In this celestial association with the old, city that was buried beneath Rumplank. Rumplank? Oh no. Oh no. Rogueport. Fucking Rumplank. Was buried beneath Rogueport. We can come to maybe some other assumptions, either that that's true, but the Shadow Queen was part of this society initially before becoming a demon, or this society created the crystal stars themselves to act against the Shadow Queen. I think the Queen making the stars while being part of these people is the explanation that I like the most. Huh? What? Vivian probably said something that I just didn't read because I was thinking about my own ideas. I'm right here. That door is somewhere new now. Oh, it sure does. Yeah, that's pretty far down, don't you think? Not a short ways. What was that? This might be the last time we have to embarrassingly become a boat. We may be able to put our shame behind us forevermore. Wouldn't that be nice? I want to expand on this idea of the Shadow Queen making the crystal stars before being the Shadow Queen, but yeah, we've got this here. We've been waiting for you, Mario. Huh? Professor Frankly, what are you doing here? Thank you so much for opening the door for us, Mario. Yes, that was nice. Thanks to your do-gooder predictability, my plan is progressing very smoothly. Sis? How dare you? And what do you mean about us opening the door for you? So you still don't see it? Ah, such fools. The Professor Frankly you were with when you opened the 1,000-year door was none other than this little freak in a sheet. Oh, they duplaced us. That's a nice twist. That's a nice twist. They use the duplice against us. I do like that they continued to use duplice after his chapter. To quite good effect, I would say. Mwee! The real Professor Frankly is probably still passed out, dreaming a little dream. Poor thing. And once we get rid of you here, our plan will be nearly complete. Ready for the end, my dears? You and that traitor Vivian have a date with eternity. Gah-huh. That's right, Slick. Eternity. Shut up, freak. Oh, okay. Right. Sorry. I'm with Mario all the way. Today, sis. I'm going to punish you, you hear me? Come, my sort of lovelies. Marilyn, freak sheet. I said my name's Duplice. Getting bullied so much that he wants to be referred to the name that is his mortal weakness. Ellen's just not good at interpersonal relationships. Oh, and they put Duplice in the front where Vivian was. Oh, boy. Alright, my kind of lovelies. This time we take out Mario and his goon squad for good. So, if I catch you slacking, you'll be in for incredible punishment come tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this has been the boss tech for us so far. I don't know if Power Lift is necessarily the most useful in the scenario we're fighting 3 enemies here. But we'll go with it. Does this power up your Fiery Jinx? YBAA. It does power up your Fiery Jinx, holy shit. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of damage. Oh, we're getting more defense boost? Right. Yeah, you would go for Vivian in this case, wouldn't you? Attack plus 7. Right. When is this hitting me? Okay. That's looking like defense probably didn't matter so much. Let's... Okay, let's move. I mean, Duplice had like, what, 40 health? Wasn't nothing. B, Y, B, Y, Y. But baby... I'll leave the rest to you. Oh, you're copying Mario. Okay, man. I'm lucky. I definitely failed that super card. I went for one. Wouldn't have succeeded. Yeah, you're done. Oh no. Just you now. One assumes you wouldn't have that much left. Oh, you're getting hit with every possible stage hazard. You level up? We sure do. Yeah, I mean, might as well go BP. Because there's a world where I get stronger, greedier. Oh, my crowd's even bigger? Okay. Arg. At this rate, she will never. Ugh. Ugh. Nerd. Sorry, sis. I'm not. Perish. Right then. What badge shall we equip? It's only 2 for PFD down P? Honestly, genuinely might be really good. Are there any ones, though? Did I have one? Hmm. Could put Quake Hammer back on, maybe. Power Smash might be nice. I have been thinking, oh, I would like the option to do a really big hammer hit. Whatever. Yeah, let's go with this. PFD down P. That was the right way, right? P up, D down. Yeah. Partners are stronger, more vulnerable to damage, but that's gonna be fine. Because the partners as a whole entity are tanky as hell. Under Rage. Did I use any items? I sure didn't. Get rid of the stopwatch, it's probably unreliable. And let's get rid of you. Oh, look at that. 3 defense enemies. What are my options? Or did I just pick up Thunder Rage? Might do, actually. If I do this Fiery Jinx, I might just do it. Let's see. A, Y, B, B. It does do it. I think fire damage itself pierces defense. If I understand correctly. Which is quite strong. We're still up. Okay. I mean, why not do this? A, B, A. Oh. Bye. That's a flurry point. Flurry is my only not fully upgraded character. Okay, I can't just go up there and get that. Then I want Yoshi Kid. Going back here. Right, what do we have here? Is this gonna be a group scenario? We getting our big partner usage here. Feeling like it might be so. Hell Cape. Oh, so that's like a hide for the partners. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I suppose if things get spicy thanks to that PUBG down, then I can just hide him. Just put him away. No problem. So the right one was kind of in the way. was kind of in the way. I do need the Yoshi kit. But too early, it was! Here we go. Down in the pit. I get hit with my 2 damage, fool. I can hit that super guard, hooray! It's not all for nothing. Okay, I just get to try again. Great, wonderful. Don't mistime it this time. There you go. Now I will need to fall down here. This will be a Koops moment. Sure. Will it? Oop. Yep. And then... Yes, okay, I understand. I understand the path. Let me go back down on this, and then land here. And then don't fall down here. Use Yoshi Kid to not be falling. That's a little too far for the Yoshi Kid. Do I have to be bold? What am I doing here? Boy definitely cannot take me across. There's something I'm missing. Maybe I do fall down here. No, that was incorrect. I've messed this up. Okay, it's okay. We can fix this. Come on, my boy. It'll be trivial. Hit this again. Oh my god, we don't need Koops really. You can just be quick. Kumbala, what do you recommend? Oh, those are pipes. I didn't even recognize. I didn't even recognize them as pipes. Alright, alright. Cut me some slack. It's not an ability we have to use often. Alright. We are through. Nothing further. That seems like a lot of space for there being nothing more. I guess maybe we connect to the same room again later on. We have here button. Wizard. I don't know if my boy can even hurt me, guys. May have been foolish to bring him along. He does have damage up, though. Might be able to do 1 damage. Let's see. Let's see what you're made of, kid. You can do 1? Wow. 1 per hit, even. Yes, okay. I have remembered why Vivian is the optimal choice against these guys. So what am I doing? I have items. I do have Ice Storm. Alright, kid. Prove your worth. Finish him off. This guy's damage would actually be crazy against the 0 defense enemy now. Do like, what, 12 damage on a regular attack? Add the damage from Power Lift into the mix, and you might be getting crazy damage up against the boss. Right, how long does this stick around for? Not that long. But Bobbery can solve that problem. I'm just kidding. I'm not afraid at all. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Jumping would be a bad idea. You gotta hit this fire with a hammer. You gotta hit this fire with an explosion. 9 damage for a regular hit. Crazy. The partners are doing quite a bit now. They ain't messing around. This will be something I need to remember. I saw the lineup of switches earlier, so I'm doing leftmost, left blank, 2 blank, 1 blank, 2 blank. Oh. Right up. Don't have that key, I don't think. Is this Yoshi Kid required? Maybe for this one. And I assume that'll bring me into the next room over here, which will have the switches in it. Which I can now, of course, handle. If I want to power up, I'm using Power Live. Don't think I really need that. What am I doing? That's to get down here, I suppose. Oh, unless... Ooh, that's fun. That's a fun little interaction. Hello. Oh no, this one has the power over time. Fortunately for me, I've got a hammer that does a lot of damage. So it was 1 blank, 2 blank. Anyways, yes, I do remember now. I was just thinking, this is a fun dungeon because it tells us something about the civilization that used to exist in the storybook 1,000 years ago. But as for my thought about the Shadow Queen making the crystal stars before becoming the demon, I think that's interesting because that would have put her in the position of being able to make a choice about it, which has also been part of the themes of the game, as I've been seeing, where the choice between whether you show kindness or show rejection, show hate, has been important. That push and pull between those two forces has been key. And so, if she made the crystal stars before she was evil, first of all, that would make sense, just on a logistical standpoint of why would she make the force that could defeat her when she was at the peak of her power, right? That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But also, putting that character in the position where she could have made that decision and chose rejection, chose evil, chose selfishness, what have you, I feel like that makes her a lot more interesting as the final antagonist of the game. Careful. Up. No, up. I shouldn't be walking into rooms with Flurry, because I might get into combat, and she's my weak character. Vivian out here. Feeling like this is probably progress. Where does this take us? To a chain jump, of course. I kind of don't want these guys getting much of a turn. Hit him with this. Let's hit him with this. Probably not going to get too many uses out of Earth Tremor at this point. But it has been a real MVP of an ability. Just defense ignoring solid 6 damage to everyone from very early into the game. It's been a godsend. It's been really good. It's definitely been outshined by Art Attack since we got that ability, but that's just the scaling of the game, you know? We still find uses for it here, like it was very optional for, optional. Very optimal for that encounter, I would say. Right, so what do we have here? This is just Be Quick. This is just Be Quick. I was about to get off the Yoshi kit to make the jumps, but he can make the jumps. I don't have to... I messed up. Just A to jump with him. I'm always getting mixed up in my brain with this character of, oh, do I use the partner button to do his jumps, or what? What really simple button mix-ups. There's a key. But to where? Where am I taking a key at this juncture, may I ask? To nowhere in here, I assume. There was a life shrine here. No, probably not around there. Probably a little further than there. Probably one assumes that he's gonna go to the end point of that paper plane section. What am I doing here? I still have like an ice storm, right? That should be good against these enemies. Do you have any... Whoops. Oh, that was for my guy. That was for my baby. Do I have any other items? Shooting star seems like excess at this point for this encounter. Let's just go normal hammer. To be honest though, Mini X seems like a solid ability for 3 FP. I'll do it again. Alright, this should finish the fight. There we go. One big star point. Any more wisps in my way? There sure are. I will make sure none survive. Don't really need any more of those items. Those are good items. Don't need them. Not gonna waste time fishing for those. Are we? This is looking like some kind of end of the game hallway. You picking up what I'm putting down? You thinking the same thing I'm thinking? There's definitely some useless shit I can get rid of. If this is at the end, I don't need a shooting star. I'll definitely use better things with my time. Yeah, this is looking like the end to me. You may be saying goodbye to Thousand Year Door imminently. This room makes me feel bad, but it seems familiar. What is this chamber? Yeah. We finally meet Mario. I've been looking forward to this, I must admit. Brodus. Yes, correct. I am the supreme leader of the secret society of X-Nauts. I am Grodus. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I really must express my thanks to you first. And do you know why? You have gathered together all of the crystal stars I was seeking. No. So the last crystal star we found on the moon, we've played right into their hand. You just realized now, do you? Yes, instead of taking the few crystal stars you fools had bumbled into, it was far easier to let you find them all and open the Thousand-Year Door for me. How kind of you to bring them all here to me. All I had to do was entrust the last crystal star to my least competent underling. I don't suppose Crump had any idea of my plan, though. So whether he beat you or lost to you, The crystal stars would be together in mine either way. Pure genius. Now, I thought the three shadows would do a little more to slow your progress. But it appears they are so useless that even this small task was beyond them. No matter. Now I get the pleasure of sending you to oblivion. Be careful, Mario. Once you fools are gone, no one will stand in my way. Grotus will rule the world. We won't let that happen. Now, come! Here it is. Totally our final boss, the guy we've been building up through the whole game. Meet your ends, you meddlesome fools. You will know my power. Ooh, you got the barrier. That's cool. It's cool that he gets an ability from the guys associated with the X-Nauts already. I like that type of thing. I think it's good touch. Anyways, we're lifting. We're lifting on. This guy, full nerd. Just look at him. 0% shock. Ooh, only 3 power. Oh well, punch him. Boost my defense some more. Like the most amount of defense I could possibly have. Ooh, too early, huh? I guess you get some time to react. They just don't hurt me. Sure, alright. If they don't hurt me, I might as well attempt Super Guard, right? Alright. So they've come back immediately, it would seem. Will Fiery Jinx target all of them? Yes. B, B, A, B. Ba, ba. Ba, ba. I definitely don't need to be reserved about the number of star points I'm using. Oh, you're reversoing, are you? Direct attacks will be countered. This doesn't seem like a direct attack. B, X, A, do I have any indirect attacks with Mario? Not built in, however. I do have this. To be honest, if I do this and then just hit him, shouldn't have that much health remaining after that, I would assume. Oh. Awful job. Awful job on Art Attack. But you have the metal to push me this far. But no more. Ugh. Ice Beam? Dude. What hell? I, B, B, A, 1. Yeah, babe. And then might as well Earth Tremor. Don't have any other indirect attacks to throw at him. Earth Tremor does get a boss fight usage. Hooray, yippee. And I assume, considering the defense mechanic, this guy shouldn't have a huge amount of health. Ugh. You will not stop me. Take this. I've still got over half my FP. EX. I press Y! Oh well, it's still enough to defeat the ads. More importantly, though, I can make a direct attack. Ugh, no. There we have it. That's Grotus. Ugh. You are more than you seem. But this is not finished. I saw even this possibility. Hmm? Watch this. Where am I? Mario! Princess Peach? Move one step and she will breathe no more. You wouldn't. Now try this. I could have superguarded that. Mario! Gag, 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 gag. Now, again. Mario. What should we do, Mario? We won't make it if we don't attack him. I'm attacking him. Fuck it. Worm! You dare defy me? Do you not care for the life of your pitiful princess? Very well, then. What? 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 Ugh. Bowser? Ugh, that was a surprise. I didn't think I'd fall. Crummy ancient tower construction. Your impactfulness! Are you okay? Impactfulness. Warf? Why is Mario here? And Peach as well? I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna put an end to it right now. Mario, first I pound you, then I take the princess, and then the crystal stars. What? You'll pound him? Oh my goodness. Who's showing out? What? Oh, all worn out from battle, Mario. Yes, easy pickings. Today's the day I flush a plumber down the drain. I am kind of easy picking, training. He's so real with it. What's a finale without a Bowser appearance, huh? A cruddy finale, that's what. Now hold still while I trounce you and take my Peach. Mario, you sniveling bug. This is it for you. I don't know, they might have a point. This might be it for me. I might eat this bump. I might be eating this bump right now. Oh, Vivian will be looking bad if she stays in this combat. I'm actually gonna go ahead and swap who... Bobbery might explode, depending on what he does. Ah. Okay, Bobbery doesn't have a mechanic for that. I sure do feel good today. I am feeling it. Lord Bowser, Lord Bowser! Rah, 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 get him! Right, so... I mean, to be honest, get you out of the combat, please. I don't exactly want to use... you know what? Hit Womp Squad. That's gonna be crazy. Oh, the mist. Ba-ba. Oh, the mist. Okay. Okay, it favors me. It favors me. I'm doing great. Oh, only one to Bowser. That's a bit of a shame. We're still up. That's crazy. I'm doing my biggest explosion. This mirrors can be kind of tanky with it. Just me, or is Bobbery taking a lot of damage? I'm kind of impressed that she's still standing. There we go. Goodness gracious. Forgive me, Lord Bowser. I have nothing left. Alright, buddy. I'm not even gonna power lift for you. You're a clown. I got no respect. Oh, this would be nice for Bobbery. Okay. There we go. Oh, whoops. I'm getting my hold and mash inputs mixed up. Okay. Ugh. So, Mario, you still have some fight in you. Not bad. Rock. Stop. What are you X-Nuts doing here anyways? I defeated your guy. I defeated your boss. Should be nothing left in you. This fire's messing him up. Alright, how much more you got in you, bud? Nothing. You're done. Ugh. Am I doubling my star points? Oh, shit. I don't know if I'm gonna get the chance to equip badges, so I'm just gonna level up FP in this case. Oh god, 56. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, my charm has run out. What timing? What timing? Guess I'm not getting any help against the Shadow Queen. Look! Did this happen? Rather close, hmm? At least we've settled that burly bloke's account, old boy. Now, let's save Peach. Hmm? Where's Grodus? Yay! Vine saw Joel last down. That was Peach! Well, they said it themselves. Can't get to the end game of a Mario RPG without fighting Bowser. Ultra Shrine. Oh, sure. Oh, everything's already full because I leveled up. Haha. And more jelly. Oh, but I can't hold anything. Mr. Softener is probably worth getting rid of in this case. Too bad for you, Mario. You're too late. What's happening? Pardon me. Gag, gag, gag. Look well. In the coffin behind me sleeps the legendary treasure. This tomb holds the soul of that ancient demon, the wielder of destruction. And the crystal stars you brought here will undo the seal. The demon's soul will possess Peach's body and bring life to the most powerful witch in millennia. That's why you kidnapped her? Mario, I'm so sorry. Sad to get that map. Caused all this trouble, didn't it? Gag, 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 gag. With the power of the witch, I will rule this pathetic world. The time has come at last. The world will be mine. Now, arise, arise, my Shadow Queen. I gotta say, this is gonna be like peak Paper Mario final boss. This blows Bowser out of the water. It blows Super Dimentio out of the water. The weird Luigi robot, what was up with it? I don't know about the other games, to be honest. Isn't it mostly just Bowser from then on? Various forms? Kind of get the vibe that no final boss has had this much of an impact. Like the hand shadows crawling across everything, that's crazy. This leaves an impact, this leaves an impression, this demon that we've been hearing all about, spreading through everything. But brother, the sky, it's... What's all this? The sky, it's turning dark. Who has called me back? It is I, my Shadow Queen. You. Very well. Where is the vessel? It is here. The girl who lies before you. Yes, a fine vessel. Now... Well, this place could hardly get gloomier from the start, so... Eek! Wah! Help me! What's all this then? Am I to deduce that this is the end of the world? What was that? Terrible has happened. No. Could the demon of legend have truly awakened? No, this is unthinkable. This shit rules, man. I'm loving this. Witness my rebirth. My soul has not yet fully accustomed to this vessel, but I will learn to control this body soon enough. Peach. Yes, my glorious Shadow Queen. Destroy these impudent fools. Who are you that would command me? What sort of being are you? Huh? What do you mean? I thought you were bound to obey the one who woke you. Enough of this prattle. Do as I say. Now, or I will send you back to the depths. Get fucked, idiot. No one commands me. Fully vaporized. My powers are not yet fully restored, but they will come in time. Mario, I don't understand. My queen! You have returned to us! Ah, Beldam. What ages have passed? So, you are the one truly responsible for calling me back, yes? Yes, my queen. I searched for a pure heart that you might inhabit. And as I did, I spread the rumor of a great treasure. Then I led the fools who had gathered the crystal stars here to open the seal. Yes, you have fulfilled your duties admirably. I am not worthy, my queen. And who are these beings that stand before me? Yes, they appear to possess some modicum of power, maybe of some use. Mortals, if you will become my faithful servants, I will not harm you. Mario, I promise to follow you. I believe in you. Very tempting to become her servant, to be honest. Evil woman. Evil purple woman. He's kind of evil gray woman at the moment, but you know. I see. So you defy me. How amusing. Then, you wretched fools, you will learn the error of your ways. If she's not ready for us to just run at her. You are foolish to oppose me. Yes, and that foolishness will have to be punished. Mario, I will follow you to the end. I swear it. Feel bad for the princess, but that queen must fall before us. And when she does, I'll tell you how I... Well, anyway, let's take this fight to her. Look, she's not ready. She's not ready for us to flex on her and then hit her really hard. It's worked for everything else so far. Oh my gosh. Four and four, let's go. $11 damage. Ugh. Hey, come on, you managed to vaporize Grotus with like 16 damage maximum. Come on now. Get real. You're powerlifting on me? Unbelievable. Gosh, ugh. Alright, what am I doing here? She's still got defense ups, but only for one turn. I could time that out with Vivian. I'm probably good to powerlift again. Hello, Effie. Yeah, I think I fully might as well Veil here. She might spend this next turn. Oh, that was... I shouldn't have Veiled on the turn I powerlifted. That was a waste of turns. That's fine, though. My DPS in this fight's kind of crazy. I should get Vivian out of here, though. So you are not weak. Maybe you are less useless than you appear. This body is unfamiliar to me. Yes, too unfamiliar. Let me assume my true form and show you real power. This is my first time playing. It is, although I have seen a playthrough of this game before. In this form, your attacks are like those of a child to me. You are lucky. You will perish with the honor of having seen true terror and power. Right, so I believe I fully cannot hurt her until I get Lot at this point. So... I might as well have you heal and then heal up. I don't know if I'll get a heal. But this seems like a good thing to be doing here. Didn't react to that fast enough. Fine, that's fine, that's fine. There'll be another one. There we go. Came right at the end. Not too bad. It's pretty much all of Vivian's health back. And all of our FP back. We're looking pretty good. One, two, three, four, and then that's the... Ugh! Hey, you're attacking me a whole lot, you know? I don't need you throwing a can at me right now, hello? Don't you see what I'm fighting? There are bigger problems at play. Right. Well, I can attack the hands. I guess let's not waste too much FP. Let's just see if it's actually gonna be... Doesn't look like there's gonna be any damage actually dealt here. Is that your idea of an attack? Foolish. Struggle as you might, it won't be enough. Not fast enough. Block. I tried to super guard it. Come on, man. Get serious. This is not the time for rocks? Oh, yeah, give me that flower point. Why ever not? Might as well. How many multi-bounces do you think I can have? Oh, no, that's not even the right thing. Never mind. I wonder if there's like an invisible damage number I have to hit for this to move on. I'll focus on survival for this point. Now taste my power. The fourth part hits a little sooner than the beats. gosh. Oh, Vivian's down. Ooh. I've been doing bad at this. Thank you, audience Boo. You're really helping me out. Wasted life shroom. Look, if you peep my inventory right now, I've got I'm kind of loaded. It's not a problem. I can play super suboptimal here. What a troublesome little pest you are. I don't like that. The audience, no! That's a lot of healing items. It's just what I picked up along the way. I haven't had to use them very often. Yes, I have recovered from any slight damage I've taken. And now, how I will punish you for your resistance. Mario, what do we do? We could be done for. Yeah, we're probably done for. Game ends with us losing. I will ask you again. Will you serve me? If so, I will forgive you for this. Forget it. I know we'll win. Very well. Then you will perish. What is this? It's your own ding-dang stars. You forget them? The crystal stars. Ah. This is what beat you the last time. You should have maybe had like a measure for this, you know. I guess she was sleeping in a box for 1,000 years. You can't do a whole lot of preparation in that circumstance. No. What's this shiny thing? There, it's the crystal star. But I thought Mario had this thing. I wonder, kids, if this is related to the sky getting all dark and whatnot. You may be right, but I don't know. But if anything's happened to my boy, Koops and Mario... Oh dear. Koops, you're okay, right? You promised you'd come back okay. We're doing fine. Koops hasn't taken any damage. He's sitting pretty. Whoa, the crystal star. What in the world? What's that doing here? This is very mysterious. Yes, a mystery that... Snap out of it, Elder. Brother, Mario's in trouble. That's what the crystal star is here to tell us. I just know it. What? Could it be? Hey, you're right, Petuni. I can hear it. The crystal star is speaking to us. It's telling us that Mario is fighting to save the world, and he's in deep trouble. Mario, Flurry, come on, don't give up. Yeah, you can do it, guys. I think this is nice in this case because the partner characters are also getting the shoutouts, like the recognition that they're in the fight. Gonzalez. I mean, Mario. I know you're fighting far away right now. For us. For all of us. This crystal star has told us of your last brave stand. Maybe we can't do much to help you. We're thinking of you. All of our wishes are for you. For your victory. Yeah, feel it. Rock out, Great Gonzalez. Rock! Listen to me, Gonzalez. Anyone who's beat me is not allowed to lose. That's right, you, Star. Tell that shrimp that beat us to never give in. These two get to speak. These two? I guess they were of somewhat importance. Fight! We're sending you all of our strength, G-Man. You feeling the love out there? Gonzalez! We're cheering for us. Fight on, Mario. I feel like Prince Mush could totally solo this, though. Were he here? Like, I don't see the Shadow Queen super guarding. The Spiky Boys that denied us access to the Major League. Don't you give up, Mario. Give it to him. Fight, fight. Yeah, never give in. I guess it's kind of funny that we just get the random villagers here. Or are these the kids? We never really connected to anyone particularly much in this area, did we? Mario, you may feel like it's going tough. Like the tides have shifted against you. But if you lose, the world will be forever plunged into darkness. Please don't give in. Vivian was her name, right? I'm a bit worried about the girl that was with Mario. I hope they're both okay. They'll be fine, all of you. Mario will never give up. Mario will stand true. I still remember how easily he took care of that monster who had cursed us. We must have faith in him. We must believe that light will return to our world. Fight, Mario, fight on, fight! Even the birds, let's go! Mario, don't give up. Thump him, you can do it. Come on, you bilge bumps. I can't blooming hear you. Fight, Bobbery, fight! Go get him! Yeah, fight! Once more! Go, go, go! Do it! Fight! You got him! Admiral Bobbery, show him what a real sea bomb's made out of, mate. Never give in. Go in. I can't read. You speak too fast. I can't do the sub-dialogue. I do hope they're all okay. Do not fear, my dear. Luigi is my finest pupil. I'm quite sure he'll prevail. Well, I worry nonetheless. I so hope there is a future in which my little bub can grow and prosper. Well then, I suppose all that we can do is give him a rousing cheer, hmm? Yeah, certainly. I'm quite sure he can hear us through the power of this crystal. Darn right, Dad. Go, Gonzalez. Go get him. Mario, you lovely thing. Gonzalez. Go, Gonzalez. Huh? Mario? Gonzalez? Not Luigi? Even he can learn. Even this penguin can learn. We are assembled, Mayor. Okay. Yep, we're gonna blast that queen to smithereens. Good work, my comrades. Now, let us do it. Ready and... Mario! Woo! Yippee! Mario, you can do it. Oh, there was a Goombella there as well. Is that... Can you hear them, Mario? So many voices. They're all sending us their wishes and positive energy. That's so sweet. What? What are these vile voices? Mario, look at that. What is this light? Oh. 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 Tommy Hurdy. Mario. That voice. Princess Peach? Mario, What? You wretched little girl. You disobey me? Mario, take the last of my power. Oh, and the real one raising the arms in the background. That's fun. The details in this game are so good. That's been consistent throughout. What is this? I feel completely revitalized. You brat! Obey me, girl! Farewell, Mario. I believe in you. Peach! Ugh. Very cunning, princess. But you will not undo me. Know me as your queen. I can't believe they killed off Princess Peach. Truly and forever. Mario, this is our moment. We're almost there. Enough. This ends now. Now I think she's not ready for us to lift on her. Apparently I'm not ready to lift on her. What am I eating the poison shroom for? I almost maxed it anyway. That was kind of bad. Alright. Blow up your hands. B, Y, X, B, X. Too slow. It's still 10 damage. That still blows up her hands. What? How is it that you can hurt me? Now we've got our number. Time to suffer, Queen. Fools! Fools! Four hits, okay. Oh yeah, yeah, I'll take it. Heal me up, buddy. Did I even have inventory space for that? I guess I must have. Oh no, because I used a life shroom. Yep. Anyways. Ooh. Dead hand. Pick from Zelda. Put those back in the ground, would you? Ooch. Bingo time. Oh, this will be nice to hit. Let's see it. There we go. Bingo. Oh, you're powering up, huh? Oh, but that's your whole turn. Sure, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna hurt you. Did you just get missed? Oh, boy, okay. Well, I hope this hits. A, X, B, Y, Y. X, B. Alright, I missed one hand. Sure. What's that spell? X, B. What are you doing? Oh, you got the taboo waves, do you? Okay. Sure. I noticed the backhand didn't even attack. You're throwing rocks at me now? Weren't you listening? Everyone loves me right now. It's kind of the end of the world. Come on, man. Pay attention. Oh my goodness. I feel like I lose inputs quite a lot on this, this ability. It's fine. B, Y, X, B, A. What's that spell? Nothing that makes sense. She gets her own power lift, of course. Just focus on the real one. Vivian can deal with the hands. I've got so much FP. Y, B, A, X. I didn't hit that arc. Oh, the hands aren't targeted by that. Yeah, or just don't take damage from fire. You do not know what you have done. Or don't. Alright, Vivian's looking a little rough. Might want to swap her out one of these turns. Let's get rid of the dead hands. Vivian seems to be not fully capable of it. I should swap you out. Or use an item. Always an option. Let's swap her. We ought let some other party members also get the spotlight. Oh, but I want the Vivian dialogue. I want the Vivian dialogue. Eat this mushroom. You're going to bed? Hello? It's the final boss. You're sleeping? Tell me this isn't exciting for you. Unbelievable. Can't please a crowd. I almost somehow got attack 5. I don't know if it is possible with the spawns. Regardless. Why don't you get rid of these hands? They do a lot of damage. I pressed the wrong button, but 11 damage should do it. Cut you off from attack 5, it does seem that way. You're powering up. Probably gonna summon Hands of Swords. You're a very hands-based entity, I've noticed. Oh, bingo time for Star. That's not exceptionally useful. We can go for it anyway. Not the Star. Too late. Not just punch her. What are you doing? You doing the taboo waves? War. Oh, and those hurt. What are they called in Smash? Like off waves or something? Something simple like that. A, X, B, A, Y. Zabby. Ooh, this would be nice to get. Okay. Yeah, too early. Ugh, no. It cannot be. How? Oh, but it can be. And it is. Take 2 damage from a fork, fool. So funny if that killed her. The real MVP, the real guy who saved the world, that one shy guy who dropped a fork on her. Can you imagine? Kind of epic, to be honest. Vivian's back to max. FP's looking good. She shouldn't have that much health left, I wouldn't imagine. Enough to survive that. Waves again? It does hurt quite a bit. One will admit. You got your hands back out. Can Vivian defeat those immediately without power limit, I wonder? We'll find out together. Goonies ran away. Fine. Y, B, X, A, X. Oh, but I finished the fight. Aye. It would seem as though we've done it. Impossible. Unthinkable. How could I? I cannot be beaten by lesser beings such as these. And I had just been reborn into this world. I cannot. I must not. My queen! Gah. No. Let's get out of here, Marilyn. Gah. Banjo-Kazooie moment. Hey, wait! Princess Peach. Princess Peach is just fine. She's not even hurt. Mario. Not even gonna help her up, you're just gonna thumbs up in her face. Oh, it's all over then. I'm so sorry, Mario. Who knew all of this would happen? No need to apologize, Peach. It was our pleasure. Thank you. All of you. This is gonna be Frankly, I assume. Aha! There you are, Mario. Well, can you believe those brutes even came after me, an old Goomba? But I still made it here. I was so worried about you all, you have no idea. By the look of things, though, I guess we're all in the clear, right? You kids sure are the real thing, I tell you. Yes, and I seem to be in one piece too, so all is well. So, without further ado, take a look at this. One Piece, no further ado? Is this an advertisement for Film Red? I found this on the way. This must be the treasure we heard rumors of in Rogueport. My theory has been correct all these years. There really was a legendary treasure. Oh, Professor Frankly. No, don't bring me down now. It might be something great. All's well that ends well. Now, how about we all get out of this dank place? Let's go home, Mario. Back to everyone. Whom is speaking? Could be any of the partners. So, you're leaving then? Well, that's too bad. Having you around really did wonders for my research. Oh, Professor, we'd never let you monopolize Mario for your research anyway. Besides, You said I could be your research assistant for the next term. Yes, that's right. And I thank you, Goombella. Mario, even after you leave here, please don't forget about us, alright? And we, in return, will wish that you find all the best in the future. Never ever give up, Mario. That's the most important thing I learned from you. Thanks, Mario. Just promise me you'll think of me now and again, okay? Mario, thanks to you, I've found courage and inner strength. I don't know how to say this, but I think I like myself more since I've known you. Like, I've become a tiny bit more like my dad, you know? It's also hard to put into words. My dear, dear Mario, I am ready to make my comeback in the theater now. I've found so many things on this journey that I can only express on stage. And with these new themes, the themes are so real. And I am so ready for that wonderful spotlight again. Please do come see me once we're finished rehearsing. And bring Peach too, dear. Gonzales. Oh yeah, wait. Gotta stop doing that. It's Mario, right? Well, you always be Gonzales to me, man. Because I was born in the Glitz Pit, and Gonzales is and always be the champ. So let's meet again, Gonzales. I mean it, man. Snip. Mario. I feel like I've grown to, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I sure do think that you and Peach make a nice couple. Vivian, don't worry about it. They are officially Nintendo confirmed just good friends. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. I'll never forget my time traveling with you. So, don't forget me either. Well, old boy, it was most agreeable that I had the chance to meet you. Not for you, then my dear Scarlet would still gaze down on a broken Babom. Now I'm off to see you again. I know Scarlet would have wanted it that way. Let's see each other again, Mario. And this time, let it be on the high seas, old boy. Well, it is time for us to part, my little cheese hunk. But I will not say farewell. Because you're welcome here anytime. And since you're welcome, you should come anytime you please, sweetie. Now, be careful. And until we meet again, adieu. It is nice to have some real closure with these characters. Because as I remember in Paper Mario 64, it was all limited to kind of optional dialogue, and I think not even every partner character was available in the end segment to speak to. Well, the boat's almost here. Mario! Somebody's saying this. Who is it? Oh, the Punies. We made it just in time. Take these with you. My inventory's full, I'm so sorry. We brought them so you'd have something yummy to eat on the boat. Yummy! Wait, no, I did use an Ultra Shroom for Vivian. I have one inventory slot. These are very fresh mushrooms. Aw. To make up for the dried mushroom we got. Peach's inventory is so empty, though. That's great. Everything works out. Oh, how lovely. Thank you. Everyone, if not for all of you, the world would have fallen into a horrible darkness. But your brave hearts strove for peace and saved this world. I don't know how to thank you. Know that the entire world is in your debt. What? Nonsense. We're the ones who should be thanking you, Princess. If you hadn't come to our little town, we'd all be puppets for the Shadow Queen and Grodus. The thought gives me hives. Ah, look, Your Highness, I see the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, forgive my lateness, sir. I must have dozed off a bit. But please, come on aboard. I'll get you folks back at full steam. Take care, everyone. Farewell. Turn this thing around and go. Set a course for the Mushroom Kingdom. They are all such lovely people, don't you think? I don't have too many good memories of Rogueport, what with the kidnapping and all. But it really is a vibrant town full of love for life, isn't it? Mario, I was very frightened when they took me. But, well, Tech was really there for me and helped me get through it all. And I knew that she would come to help me as well. I always believe in that. Thank you, Mario. Maybe I shouldn't wander off by myself quite so often. This isn't a lesson you will internalize. Mario, look out there. Rogueport's positively shining. It's so beautiful. And it's nice to have this acknowledged, where Rogueport, we go into it as this rough and tumble, run down, full of bandits and thieves and that kind of people town. But as we're leaving it, we reflect on it as this nice and vibrant place, even if on the surface, it is kind of rough. And this scene's a little awkward considering I'm dressed like my brother. Oh wow, that's wild, bro. You had a pretty rough time of it, didn't you? But now that Peach is safe, I guess everything is okay. Really though, how amazing is it that you saved the world again? Again, bro! And say, it's been a little while since then. Are you ready for a new adventure? Yeah, you the man, bro. I wonder what everyone who traveled with you is up to. Oh, and they've added their portrait next to the first game's partners. You love to see it, you love to see it. What are we looking at? Whoa, what was that, bro? Was that your newfangled mail gadget? Harry is out of a job. Here, Mario. What's up? Bella here. I'm still here working with Professor Frankly. We beat the Shadow Queen, but there's tons of Rogueport lore we still don't get. So, my research with the professor goes on and on. With the info I gathered with you, we have lots of great leads now, though. Mario, like I always said, every myth contains a kernel of truth. Speaking of which, know what was in that chest that the professor recovered? You're totally not going to believe me when I tell you. It's a secret. But I'll tell you next time I see you. They really leave you without that knowledge? It's fucked up. It's fucked up. They never tell you. There's no next time. There's no 1,000-year door 2. As part of my research, I did go back to many of the places we visited. And I saw everyone we traveled with too. Oops is living peacefully in Petalburg with his dad and Kupiku. Mario, guess what Koops wants to do now? He wants to become the mayor of Petalburg and live there in peace. Can you imagine? Somebody wanting to live in peace? I think danger is way better. Still, it might just be perfect for him, come to think of it. He's so much more of an adult now than when you left Rogueport. Still, I think Kupiku pretty much has him wrapped around her little finger. Flurry's back on stage in a big way. The crowds are totally ecstatic. The play she's doing right now is the story of our adventure. Yeah. It's called Paper Mario. I saw it twice. It's totally the best play ever. And somehow, Dupless has joined the troupe as an actor. Who saw that coming? His transformation skills are serving him well, but it still kind of creeps me out. Oh, and little Koops Jr. Koops did not take responsibility. It's kinda messed up. He wants to be mayor, but he won't take a child. Yeah, he's fighting solo in the Glitz Pit. He says he's getting pretty close to a title match even. Isn't that just adorable? Oh yeah, he's calling himself the Great Gonzalez Jr. in the ring, by the way. Not... You're taking a different name and then adding Jr.? Come on now. Come on now. What does Koops Jr. mean to you, kid? It's sorta silly, but kinda cute too, don't you think? It's fine. totally fine. Oh, and wait, I have to get this exactly right, or he'll get, like, so mad at me. He, said that he could totally take you in the ring now, so bring it. I guess he doesn't change. Isn't that too cute? Vivian's gone back to hanging out with her sisters. He wants to give them another chance. Now that the Shadow Queen has been defeated, I don't think Beldam's into evil. Oh, and Beldam also promised me she would never be mean to Vivian ever again. Yep, I think the three sisters are going to live pretty peacefully from now on. But you should totally go visit her sometime. Now this is interesting, because I feel like this is definitely a very toxic situation for Vivian, but it definitely thematically aligns with, you know, the message of the game for this chance to have been extended to Beldam, right? Even if she super doesn't deserve it. Bobbery goes out to sea every day now on Cortez's ship. I think his soul is healed. I ran into him on Keelhaul Key by accident the other day, which was nice. He was so happy. I thought he was going to blow up on me for a second there. You know, I bet Scarlet's looking down on him and smiling right now. Oh, and I almost forgot. Everyone on Keelhaul Key as well, and they say hello. Miss Mouse is still running the bat shop in Rogueport, so she's happy. She comes over to Franklin's sometimes to visit. But as usual, as soon as she sets foot outside the shop, she turns into a badge ninja. She said the other day that she had found some super rare badge, actually. That's our globe-trotting, mystery-making, flirting little badge thief, huh? They're on good terms now. That's nice to see. She's got hops! Holy moly. She could have finished this adventure way quicker without us. She can jump like that. She's better at jumping than me, Jumpman. Oh yeah. In my travels, I heard a rumor that Lord Crump and Grodus were both still alive. That's crazy. Crump was sent into the far reaches of space. Grodus got evaporated. Fully turned into a fine mist. I guess that makes them pretty tenacious baddies, doesn't it, Mario? But they've mellowed out a lot, just like Beldam has, and I don't expect more trouble. Plus, I hear Grodus is just ahead, which really cuts down on mischief making. So that's it? Just head? Hey, Goombella, that's a bad idea. That goes to a blown up moon. That goes up to a blown up base on the moon. Speaking of miracle survivals, guess whose favorite calculator is still computing? He says he really wants to see you and Peach again. Do I like that? I mean, it's... The game ultimately aimed for a younger audience. It's probably fine if tech survives. Well, I'm totally rambling at this point, so I guess I better wrap it up. I just want to say, even though things got tough, I'm grateful for our time together. And there is one thing that kind of weighed on me, and I never got to express to you. See, well, maybe that's best kept a secret. Did everyone have a crush on Mario? By God. My goodness. Unbelievable. Although with love being a key theme of the game, I guess you fit it in there. So, please say hi to Peach for me, okay? Till we meet again. Your friend Goombella. Hey, that's awesome, bro. Sounds like everyone's doing great over there. Huh? Someone here? Excuse me, sirs. Hello, Mario. Hello, Luigi. Please allow me to apologize for coming unannounced, but I was cleaning out the storeroom in the castle the other day, and I found something rather amazing. Yes, Toadsworth found a treasure map, and I'm sure it will lead to real treasure this time. I just know it. So, Mario, you'd love to look for treasure, isn't that right? The boat's waiting for you. And here we go again. Is that the end of our tale? Credits roll. Hi, Paracarry. Sorry for the loss of your job. I guess you work as a stagehand now. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. Thousand-Year Door. Well, so I guess this would be the time to do some wrap-up thoughts. I suppose just first and foremost, coming to the end of this game, I feel like the thematic ideas that I have been laying out throughout the whole game were supported up to the end. The ideas of finding love in unexpected places, or otherwise, you know, hazardous, unkind places, or seemingly unkind places. And as an extension later on to the story, the choice to show kindness versus showing rejection or hate. These ideas felt very, very consistent to me throughout every element, throughout the little sub-stories we saw in each chapter, throughout the little side stories we could find in the history of the old city before Rumplank, through... I forgot his name again, the Green Rat story we saw at the end there. In a way, through Luigi's story, if you kind of squint. Hello, Mary. Yeah, I feel like those themes were carried through consistently to the very end, so I have to give props there. I do like that all of the partner characters and everything got some proper resolution. It felt like things just kind of ended for the partner characters in Paper Mario 64. Didn't get as much, I would say. For this game, I feel like we could have maybe seen more scripted scenes with certain partners throughout, you know, post the chapters that we actually get them. But I feel satisfied with actually having the resolution with them, you know? How am I doing? I'm doing great. We've finished this game. Just closing up my thoughts on it now. And you know, something I complimented about this game early on was the mysteries that it leaves you, where Paper Mario 64 is very explicit in what's going on. There isn't really a lot to wonder about in that game. For this game, there is... or it handles like the mystery, the not telling you everything well, and even by the end, with the elements of the old city, the Shadow Queen, a lot of things are left not stated or not fully explained, which I do appreciate. Just leaving you with things to wonder and ponder about is a good thing for something like this, where even in just the final conversation between Beldam and the Shadow Queen, that tells us that Beldam and the Shadow Queen were acquainted 1,000 years ago. And then we wonder, where did Marilyn and Vivian come into it? Because they don't seem quite as aware of the whole implications of everything. They're just going along with their older sister. Something we can extrapolate is the idea of the Shadow People being the people of the old city. And that's great theory potential, you know? I think maybe if I thought about it more, the ending where Grodus and Crump are around and Teg survived, I might take umbrage with, ultimately. it does kind of make Tech's sacrifice feel a little less. It just being like, he survived the moon explosion, by the way. I don't know about that. I don't know if I believe that. I also don't know if I believe that Crump survived getting sent to the far reaches of space and that Grotus survived being turned into a fine mist, you know? I felt like it would have been fine to just not acknowledge Grotus and Crump in the post-game. Like, maybe the X-Nauts as an entity? I feel like these two could have just been assumed gone or dead, you know? Like, the Beldam forgiveness arc makes sense with the themes of showing kindness and finding it in return. That fully tracks. It fully tracks. But Brodus and Crump being around, I feel like doesn't add to that. I feel like Tech still being around does give a sense of reward for his kindness, but it does make his sacrifice at the time feel like a little bit less, you know? As for the final chapter itself, I do feel like it was a good ending. I feel like it was a good dungeon. I enjoyed it more than I think a lot of what I had been seeing from chapter 5 onwards. There was a lot less just back and forth through the same areas. It seemed like you kept going forward, finding new puzzles and things to be tackling. It was still a decent challenge even after having done the Pit of 100 Trials, so that was nice to find. And of course, the Shadow Queen herself is such a strong ender. Great final boss, I have to state. And so, I'm happy to say that we're leaving the game on a positive note. I will acknowledge again, I felt like the game was pretty weak in the second half overall. I feel like chapters 5 through 7 could have been a lot better executed. You just saw so much of that back and forth game design to a point of even messing with you in the finding General White part. That's not necessarily new if you look at the whole of this game and Paper Mario 64. I feel like that game probably also got a lot weaker from chapter 5 onwards. Because what do you have up to that point? You have the prologue, the initial chapter with the Cooper Bros, which I think, you know, unique villains. You're still kind of riding the high of seeing the Mushroom Kingdom in the new light with unique characters. You know, it's not just some... It really asserts the Cooper Bros and the Goomba King. They assert that you're not just facing, like, generic enemies in this world. You're fighting more specific people that you can have more specific dynamics with. Maybe I would consider Chapter 2 of Paper Mario 64 to be pretty weak. But Chapter 3 of that game is really good with Lady Bow and everything. Really unique scenario with Tubba Blubba. Chapter 4 of that game does have a lot of the back and forth game design, but it also puts you, or it gives you a reason to travel through Toad Town in that chapter. Which I think adds quite a lot to just being in that world. So even if there are flaws, I think Shy Guy's Toy Box is a good chapter in that game. But then you go into, I believe it's the Yoshi's Island chapter after that, which is where you start seeing kind of the worst game design elements come in. I feel like that chapter may have even been better than the Deserted Island in this game. But then you get Flower Fields, reviled for good reason. You get the Ice chapter, which is maybe 2/3 of like a kind of a weak chapter, and then like a decent dungeon, I suppose. I don't know. I feel like you do get the illustration between these two games of they used up the ideas they had for this franchise. And that stepping into a whole new, I guess, genre, I guess, of completely different ideas with Super Paper Mario onwards makes sense. I think with the amount of time that has passed, it would be nice to see another game in this style. I think it would feel fresh again to do even if it felt very similar, this kind of game again for Paper Mario. But I do agree that if Super Paper Mario was another game like this, it might have felt stagnant. Even Sticker Star, if it was a game like this, it might have felt stagnant, but who can really say that game was a shit show, regardless? As far as I've heard, it's not something I've played, it's not something I intend to play. I might play Super Paper Mario on stream one day, but I have played that game before on, like, 64 and Thousand Year Door. That's not a blank spot for me. So it's not something I'm jumping for. And to be frank, I think I'm gonna maybe take a little break from RPGs. I played 3 RPGs in a row, so much talking, so much dialogue. Think I might chill on that for a little bit. I've got other ideas for things I want to do. For now, though, we're leaving this game off. As in your door. Overall, I think I liked it better than Paper Mario 64. I think its themes were a lot more solid. It played into those themes a lot better. There's a lot more intrigue than Paper Mario 64. I see the draw of Paper Mario 64, but I think if you're not nostalgic for this game, or for that game, this one is likely to be a lot better for you. Anyways, here we go. There we have it. We don't need to see the stories again. We don't need to see it. We're going here. We're going here. I believe that about does it for the wrap-up. I think I've gotten my thoughts out there for this one. So, this is going to be a relatively short stream, but I would rather end it here than hop into something else, so thanks to everyone who showed up. Hope to see you all again next time with something that's not Paper Mario. Alright, bye-bye.